In the lyrics of AC/DC, it's a long way to fucking anywhere, even getting a stupid local gig for a rock band these days. And I don't know, what was the rest of that? What was the lyric I was thinking of? It's a long way to the top if you want to play in an Oregon City rock groove metal band. So we're over here trying to be positive because we're getting fucked. And we know it. And we're not sure why. But nonetheless, it's happening, and no surprise, but it is Monday. And we wish we could be telling you stuff like, fucking hey man, we're gonna be killing it right after dusk on Friday night. You gotta be there. August fucking 11th, man. But no. You're supposed to be there at 5 o'clock. And play till 5:30. Because most people won't be fucking working. Especially your fans. The people that are fans of Stepper most of the time have a fucking job. And how the hell are they going to make 5 o'clock? Let alone you get there early and set up. So whatever. We're figuring it out. It's not very fun at the moment. And that's probably the shittiest fucking live broadcast intro anyone has ever done on the planet. So at this point, I'm going to fix my hair and turn over the live broadcast introduction to our other host, Charles.
Hi. Here we are. It's Monday. Feels like a Monday. Must be a Monday. Or is it just mundane?
What the fuck it is, Charles?
Anyway. We're here again. Same time. Every Monday.
So, since this live broadcast podcast thing is going so frickin' well, the last couple of weeks and month, the realization of trying to skirt around natural, realistic human being feelings so you don't hurt somebody in the internet world's feelings on a live broadcast is something that we've been trying to do. But over the last couple of weeks, it's starting to really feel fucking pointless. Hey, who was that just talking there? No idea. By the way, nothing, not a goddamn thing you hear on this broadcast is actually anything that is serious. It is all entertainment purposes only. And do not even try to take it out of context because there's no fucking context to take it out from. So that's just one of those disclaimers. Alright, I just got an update. Chris is headed down an elevator, and he will be joining us at approximately 5 o'clock. So get ready for Chris's arrival. Chris, are you watching this live broadcast as you go down the elevator? Oh, Rikki, what the fuck gives, man? August 11th, 5 o'clock, Fire in the Sky 3, Stepper is scheduled to perform. For free. Not a beer expected, not a joint expected. But we're expected to be there at 5 o'clock and do our fucking thing. Even the punk rock band that hasn't joined yet, that you're looking for, is gonna get a better spot than that. So, other musicians that are watching this fucking broadcast trying to land gigs, what do you think? Am I overreacting? Am I overreacting, Charles?
I don't think so.
Charles might be biased.
That's definitely a true statement.
No. Guess it doesn't fucking matter. You know what is gonna happen here in the garage today on this broadcast? You're gonna get some fucking live, raw, in tune, in time music coming at you through the fucking internet waves into your brain and even through your eyeballs. That'll fucking happen today. Regardless of fucking August 11th. The only thing I was thinking earlier today was that Chris was going to be a little bit late, and what did I want to do with that time? And the answer to that was just some experimental music, or possibly asking a couple probing questions about where and what are some things that we can like define as foundation pieces for Topic. Like just move that ball forward a little bit. But really, I'm thinking something instrumental sounds a lot funner to me. And with that being said, what do you think? You on keys, me on bass, me on keys, you on bass, me on keys, you on drums, me on drums, you on keys, me on drums, you on bass. Any of it matter?
No, not really.
Are you game for all of it?
Yeah, we can play some.
A little bit?
Said, yeah, we could play some.
I have one that'll be fun. Let's do that. Well, actually, you want to do you on guitar and me on drums for a bit? I know you haven't rocked guitar for a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Huh?
Said, yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
But then I was also thinking about, well, if you're on guitar, could I do something funky with the keys? And then I was thinking that would be a more difficult task because of trying to find the tune, like being in tune and move through things.
Yeah, I'll get on the drums.
Not you on the drums, me on the drums.
Well,
You on guitar. Because that means I'm doing the things I'm always doing with the drum, right? Unless I get to play your bass, or I'll play keys.
do whatever you want. Play whatever you want.
Well, are you sure you don't want to play guitar more than drums?
You can. It doesn't matter.
I think that sounds fun.
It's all the same to me.
So right now in my head, it's between you on guitar and me on drums, or you on drums and me on keys. Tough decisions in life, huh? What's that? Oh, well, let's talk about that for a minute instead. We'll fucking do the music one later. So those are your in-ear things?
What are the receiver and transmitter?
So what do you got? Show the audience what you got there.
Myself some in-ear transmitters.
In-ear transmitters, what's the brand?
This one is Nux.
Nux. In-ear transmitters, how much?
These ones were
200. So you were talking 40. Wait. Those aren't the earpieces. Those are the belt pieces.
Yes.
And there's
Has
two
a,
of them.
Has a charging case charging.
Is that so that they're both ready for the one, or is that for two different units?
This is 1 unit for one person.
And is that what's going on? Is one of these is transmitting to one of those?
Correct.
Is there one you keep? Is one specific to the other, or
Yes.
is it?
So this one is your belt pack.
So that's a belt pack for a wireless ear monitoring system.
And then this one goes into wherever your source is coming from.
Where does that go?
So for instance, like on your Scarlet there, you would put this into the headphone jack. Should be the bottom or the right side.
It doesn't have the same. Does it have a different adapter?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would go in there. And then these are the actual in-ear monitors.
So that's the transmitter for about 200, and that's the in-ear monitors. And this is the advanced, upgraded, fucking, including these are the upgraded, or are these in mid-level?
These are...
What brand are these?
So those are CCAs.
CCAs.
They have 6 drivers in them.
You know what I want to do, right?
Do it if you want to do
You
it.
okay with that?
Fine with me.
Are you gonna get your thingies greasy?
I got more of them.
Do you have anything to plug it into to let me hear something?
Yeah, you can plug it into your Scarlet right there. Scarlet?
Well, I don't know that it's transmitting anything back out at me.
So when these connect to each other, but you want to turn them on there. Is it green? Yep, so they're connected. So now we just need a source.
So if this was in my guitar,
Yep. No. Your guitar doesn't have a preamp.
if this was in where my output cable goes on my... I don't know, it's the first time having those things in. That's pretty fucking interesting. These things got really fucking loud with just that bass. Really fucking loud. Dude, they got really fucking loud. Like, really loud. And I didn't finish. I don't know if I was at the top of the plus button volume or not. But I mean, it got to the point where I felt it in my ear. And I had to bring it down and want to go higher than that level. Which means that's pretty fucking loud. Cause, yeah. And the truth is I didn't feel any, like, I didn't think I could knock them off. And I wonder how they'd do if my ears were super sweaty. But so far that's 2 thumbs up on whatever the fuck is going on with those things. I got a reply from Rikki. He says at 5 question mark, I just thought it'd be cool for you guys to open Friday. That was kind of one of the counterpoints I threw out, right? It was kind of like looking at it from that point of view. But yeah. Yeah, Chris can't do that time. Even 6 is really difficult to make. Get there by then. Plus, we think we got quite an edge on professionalism and rad songs. The last thing I want to do is send a message like this. Dot, 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 dot. Fucking dots, man. I see dots. I see effing dots. Everywhere there's damn fucking dots, man. Connect them. Connect the dots. What dots am I not connecting here? What dots am I not collecting here? I was gonna go a little bit louder than last practice in terms of our overall music sound. I get by.
Yeah, these things really stay in your ears good.
They do. And I was curious about, how like room sound will, how much they just completely disintegrate room sound. Give me a dime, I drink my wine.
That was pretty fun.
That was pretty fucking crazy, huh? I wonder how it's gonna come across on the video. I wonder if the sounds are meshed somewhere that, you know, kind of is doable, and then I wonder, well, yeah, I guess if the sounds are meshed in a doable way at all, it really fucking matters there, huh? I don't even know how I got to that patch that I was using. These glasses of wine are sponsored by my girlfriend, Karen. Karen, thank you for these glasses of wine I'm drinking tonight. I will try to refill that box up before. Yeah. Alright. Thank you, Karen. Fuck. Makes you want to go review that, huh? Alright, did you listen to any weeks of shit?
I've been sick most of the week, so I haven't.
Really? So that's a no. You've been sick with what? With what?
Diabetic problems.
Oh, sorry. So, yeah. Curious how you navigate those, but in the same sense, I figured that's all navigating on camera topic.
No, it's fine.
Maybe it is.
It is. I mean,
It's probably
just try to eat as much protein, good protein, as you can, and it's usually plant proteins instead of animal proteins. And you get a lot more vitamins that way. Kind of helps stable you out a little bit. And then just drinking a lot of fluids.
Huh. And when you're not feeling good and you're feeling sick because that balance isn't there.
It's stress induced.
Yeah?
Last week, so Saturday would be 2 years ago my father died. So obviously the time leading up to Saturday is the anticipation of that day is more emotional for me than it was actually the Saturday itself. So, just learning to cope with it.
Yeah, for 40 plus years of your life, that was always a thing.
But Saturday came and thoughts were good.
Yeah.
And yeah. Which it would have been 2 years ago that I played my first show with you.
Really? 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm. It's 2 days after day after that.
Really? Damn, dude.
We played a Saturday gig though, didn't we? Was it Friday or Saturday? It was a Saturday. So it was 2 days after.
Where was that at?
Fire in the Sky.
That was your first?
Yeah. First with you.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It made that show a little hard to play, but in the other realm of that, it was pretty good.
Yeah, that's deep and tough.
And it must be fun because I'm here 2 years later.
Yeah, I don't know. It does kind of feel like they're there more than ever, though. Like, I like to think of them up there cheering me on and rooting me on.
Right.
And trying to do what they can to make the pathway seem sensible while I'm here still. Like, their best, like, even the ones that, like my pops. But I'm trying to, like, hold on to the best forms, that he's not actually up there cursing me. Like, it really does actually feel like most of the time that. Fucking cursed. It's my dad that caused us to get 6 o'clock slot and then bump to 5 o'clock. Why don't you bump us to fucking Wednesday, Rikki? Oh, I wonder what Chris is going to say when he gets here. Chris's arrival will be happening anytime, internet world. Chris Bentley is going to be joining us here shortly.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have some words.
Yeah, I wonder what Chris is going to say. Fuck, man. Just pissed. You know, I guess I'm gonna do shameless self-promotion. That's what I'm gonna do. Going to the YouTube fucking page. Here I am. Live, rad, honest, kinda something. Live chat, hitting the like button, doing the share thing, copying the fucking link. Going to the Facebook page and fuck am I? How's Ray doing, man?
Ray's doing good.
Yeah?
Yep.
Is Ray happy that the screen's finally sorted out? Did he ever notice?
He did.
Ray, thanks for pointing out the screen thing, and I'm glad we were able to actually fix it. It took a while, I'm sorry, but that's just some kind of difficulties of doing this the way we do it, which isn't very efficiently. Jaguar's still throwing no codes.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's always a positive.
Yeah. Paste and post. Paste and post. And even though I'm pissed off about this 5 o'clock fucking thing, whatever the fuck that is, I'm still hitting the like button. Because in some ways that's kind of pro, right? He used the same video editing software I did. Look at those stars floating around.
Hi, I'm here.
Chris is here!
Hi.
Dun, 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 dun.
They can only see your hand. Now they're seeing your midsection. Don't take out your dick. Alright. Now
Yeah.
there's your face.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, maybe
Chris
you might.
is here.
Might get more views.
What's this? Yeah, now the video looks better.
Have you been watching it as you've been driving here?
No.
The fuck, man?
Watching it. Let me know. I had my phone down in the thing. I don't look at my phone when I'm driving anymore. Just had the radio playing. Probably could have listened to it. The answer was
Well,
no. I did not.
Tonight, I've officially labeled it as a possible podcast with music being played.
Oh, that's probably more of what it is.
Right.
The Shane Stepper podcast.
And plus, it's using language people like.
Podcast.
Podcast. Podcasters.
Pee Wee Herman died today.
Fuck Pee Wee Herman. So did Celine Dion. 55.
Celine Dion didn't die.
Celine Dion died too.
No. Sinead O'Connor
Fact
died.
check it.
O'Connor.
No,
Sinead
that was
O'Connor
the other
died.
day. Celine Dion died today.
No, she didn't die.
Fact check it. Pee Wee Herman is casting shade on Celine Dion's death. 55. I saw it. I literally saw it.
Celine
On two
Dion
different locations.
Didn't die.
I saw Celine Dion died today.
Verdict?
It's just,
It's one of those gimmicks.
I don't know.
It's there, isn't it? It's pulling up. Hey, out there in the internet world, you too can fact check this. Did Celine Dion die today too? On the same day Pee Wee Herman died? Fuck Pee Wee Herman, he was a
In a
pervert.
sense, she's dead at 55.
Why is Celine Dion dead trending? Celebrity hoax.
What a perfect time to tag it onto another one, right?
Well, you know, they die in 3, so that's Pee Wee Herman, that's Sinead O'Connor. There's got to be another one coming.
Fuck, I should get that in the description line somehow tonight. Hashtag it to have a better chance. We got like 54 views on the last video.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you see the text message I sent you?
No, but I need to have you guys watch a South Park episode now that I think about it.
You didn't see the text I sent you?
Well, if you've been watching the show, you'd know where we're at with that. You're so fucking late.
Catch me up.
You're so late. I don't even know how the hell we're gonna get you caught up.
Oh,
We're
there's
so far
much,
down this
we've
road.
covered so much
We did.
topic.
Earpieces. He has fucking earpieces in his pocket. The transmitter, the piece that goes into your instrument,
Oh,
and
so
the
you've been
two
watching.
ears.
No, but I have you. I follow you in other ways.
No,
I have them here.
Oh,
We tested them.
you tested them.
We tested them.
Well, I remember you said bring this week whatever he got.
And I'm not even going to tell him your super trick that you're going to show us anyways.
That's for in-ear. Okay.
This is a charging case.
Oh, that's what charges also.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just plug that whole thing in to recharge the whole. Oh, okay. Cool.
It's like a box of bullets. A special box of bullets.
Over the ear. Very nice. Very nice.
And Shane liked them.
He let me try them on.
You put them in your ears?
He let me put them behind my ears and try them on. With him putting it on whatever he wanted to, which happened to be his bass. And I actually was quite impressed on a lot of levels. First of all, I was hitting the plus button for volume. And I'm not sure I was at the top of the volume range or
Yeah.
not, but I got to a point where it made me flinch. It made me, which means that's top range for my volume and my ears. And my ears can handle a fucking lot. Because they've been trained to through the years, and plus I'm just a fucking natural metalhead and I'm mosh.
Translation:
Podcast.
he's listened to loud music and played loud music without earplugs his entire life, and he can't fucking hear.
Dave
so
Grohl!
he needs higher volume so he can hear shit.
But it was still peaking my volume max. It was crystal clear, sounded just like his bass.
And they didn't come out of his ears.
And I could headbang with them and they wouldn't come out of my ears. Not at all, not even a chance. Although I wonder what it would be like when they're super sweaty. But all in all, 2 thumbs up from my test run I did.
And the
then
total cost for the transmitter, the earpieces together,
$240.
$240.
But yours would be now on this unit that I have. It has 2 headphone outputs on it. So
Technically, you need just another.
the only thing is,
you're linked to hearing exactly the same thing. Like if
but
somebody wants
you're
it.
hearing an output, a total mix output, not a custom mix for you.
And another...
That's the only difference of going aux outs as opposed to headphones.
And then he demonstrated something I didn't realize, but it was very effective, is that it also turns his bass rig into wireless. He doesn't need a cord. He can walk around the room.
No, I have a wireless case.
Oh, that wasn't that?
No, it's something totally different.
Oh, you had a wireless unit
Yes.
too?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was the same thing.
Tricks.
Wouldn't that have been cool?
Yeah. Somehow. It did make sense. So you ran a wire. What hertz is it? Or what is that magic number?
5.0.
Is it a hertz? Is hertz the right term?
Yes.
So it's not a 2, it's a 5.
Gigahertz.
Is it legally compliant with the FCC?
Or else they can't sell it.
The Line 6 one says that there's a chance it could become. In fact, that Line 6 has been a dispute whether or not it actually was legal in certain areas. Because
Depends on the state, yes.
yeah.
Some frequencies you're not allowed to use in certain states.
So what'd you spend on your bass fucking wireless?
Not much at all.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
$743.
Yeah, no, I would have bought
Not much.
I would have bought it fucking shirt.
And then, dude, we played a fucking thing, man. It was fucking.
Played a thing.
We played a thing, and it was just. I was on the synth, and he was on the bass, and then I don't know what the fuck was happening because I couldn't turn around. I was doing the synth, and I started hearing some drums, and I just kept going. And I don't know, I was hearing bass and I was hearing drums, and like it was sounding all fucking ravey and synthy, and just fucking going, dude. I don't know what the fuck happened. And then eventually, it winded down. And I'm like totally astonished. And I turned this way. And there's no fucking... He's not back there. And I turned full around and he's still over here. I don't know what the fuck happened. I can't wait to watch it back.
He was tricking you. Again.
Music gods.
Well, they weren't that much.
What was it, 175?
No.
58. That
What's
makes
with
me
the coupon?
worried it's
Is there a
gonna
coupon
glitch.
There was.
And a coupon.
A coupon?
There was a 15% off coupon.
So another $7 off.
I'm worried they're gonna glitch. Have you watched all the reviews on it? Is there
I
any
have.
negative ones?
There wasn't really anything negative. They have a 5-star rating.
Everything's negative.
There's something negative about everything. It could be the
If it's
most
completely way
could be
off
the
base.
most amazing hotel resort in the world, and there's always somebody say something bad about it.
They had 5-star rating on it. 68 reviews.
I know how to manipulate that though. It's a thing. Like you just don't post the low reviewed ones.
You just hire somebody on Fiverr. It's easy.
No, you don't even need to do that. I know how to do it.
I'm getting fucking spam messaged and mailed now from additional individuals wanting to do freelance work for the optimization of your site optimization.
SEO.
Yeah, I'm getting them through the band page. I'm getting them through emails. They're fucking texting me. Alright, Chris, you want to know what you've been wanting to know this whole time since you sent that fucking email? I'm going to tell you. Are you ready?
Ready.
This is where we're at. Here's the last communication I've had with them via messaging.
Oh, you messaged him.
Mm-hmm. The last one was, Dave's cool, I'll see what I can do.
What does that mean?
That was after a very respectful message about not getting reviewed at Fire in the Sky 1. And also kind of under the understanding, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it, but I had to type it.
Is that the one that we sent like 2 years ago?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So there hasn't been any communication between me and Rikki since. You've communicated with him.
Briefly a while ago.
Actually, I wonder how he is communicating with me, because obviously to put together this and Fire in the Sky, I've had communication with him somewhere. Or was it through you?
It was me.
Okay.
And the only communication on it was August 31st, 2022. Hope all's well. He's booking Fire in the Sky 3. Want to see if Step would be interested. I'll check with the practice with the guys. Stepper's in. Thanks for thinking of us. Oh, heck yes. That was September of 2022. And then the last message I got from him, which he sent out to everybody, was on Wednesday last week. Time's come up quick for Fire in the Sky Festival. Let me know if you have any questions looking forward. And I had the regular same time slots as... So Wednesday, a week ago, had the same time slots as what we originally came out with. And then...
So I haven't had communication with him for like 2 years, right?
Right.
And the last thing he said is, Dave's cool, I'll see what I can do.
Right.
And there was no reply after that. So this is the message that I sent earlier today. Rikki, you're killing us, man.
This is going to go great.
Why are we being given such a difficult time slot? Question mark. And me and Charles pondered all the possible counterpoints.
Right.
You know, like a lot of different counterpoints. And one of those counterpoints is like, well, what he said. At 5, question mark, I just thought it would be cool for you guys to open Friday. Oh my God, we're opening a show! We're opening a show! We're opening a show!
I didn't mind 6. 6 would have been doable. 5, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough. For you guys, it'd be fine. You guys are off.
Yeah.
You guys can get done.
I wasn't
You
really
get up at 4:30.
expecting that reply.
No, I get off at 3, and I'm gonna try to leave a smidge early. That was to get there by 5. You know, with traffic and stuff on a Friday. That's cool that we're being opening.
I wasn't expecting that reply. I was kind of expecting him to tell me to go fuck off. You know, or like, you guys are lucky to be on this at all after your first show. You guys didn't even get a fucking review. So fuck off, you're lucky to be here.
I was all right. I had come to the terms that opening 6
The only
o'clock.
person that might be able to laugh at any of this is Rikki. He'd only get that reference.
Right.
So I put, Chris can't do that time. Even 6 is really difficult to make. Our fans can't get there by then. Plus, we think we got quite an edge on professionalism and rad songs. Last thing I want to do is send this message. Dot, 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 dot.
And he didn't reply yet.
Not yet. Which means he's probably rearranging the schedule, and then I feel bad for that too. It was part of the counterpoint process before I hit the send button was, what about the other fucking bands? You know, I'm sure everybody has fucking some hardship or another about whatever position they're fucking playing.
Here's what.
So I don't really want to be catered to. But
Well, here's what rubbed me a little bit wrong. He asked.
what rubbed you wrong?
Well, he
Chris?
asked for a couple of punk bands, and some punk bands who just signed up within the last week got shoved into like 7 o'clock time slots, and that's what bumped us up earlier. So it's kind of like, wait, you just got some bands that we've been signed up for a year now, and then you just got these bands that showed up and slid them in, and which bumped us down. Which I'm okay opening, I'm okay with that, but it does put a little bit of a, oh shit, I gotta figure out if I can get there and put the pressure on you guys now to possibly set my drums up on stage, and I walk in and just walk up to the stage and hit Sunday and let's go. He's here, let's go.
Yeah, the dilemmas, man. If you want to get to the top, it's a long fucking ways and a hard road, is what AC/DC didn't ever say.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
What?
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
What? A little louder, both of you in unison.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Now, let's get this straight. I did not want to close the show by any means. I don't want to play like at 9 and 10 o'clock. But...
Fuck yeah, this is the type of show you want to play at 9 and 10 o'clock. It is. That's when everybody is fucking... This is the type of show that you want to be on that slot.
No, look what else is going on August 11th.
Govee Skate Jam?
Government Camp Skate Jam.
Oh.
And our friends, old Uncle Andy and the Fuck Around gang are playing.
Fuck, man. Dude, those guys made it all the way to the top.
They didn't. I don't know. They made it to the top.
They made it to the top.
They played a lot of places.
Out of everything that like a band like ours wants to be, they're doing it.
Yeah, but they also all live in a house together, and that's all they do.
Because they snowboard on the mountain.
Probably share deodorant.
Probably share a toothbrush. Hey, those are my socks.
But dude, they're partying wherever the fuck they go. They are rocking. Their tops are popped. And their fucking fans are loving it. We got to experience like a half an hour of it.
That was a fun show.
And that was like the most fun I've had in 10 fucking years in the Red Room.
That was a lot of fun. Even Titans of Industry, they're playing a lot of places too. They're playing house parties and.
But Titans of Industry, bona fide good.
Yeah, they're playing
Like,
a lot of different.
for real.
We played with a couple of really good bands that night. It's been a long time since we played with some bands that actually we see that are taking off, doing other stuff besides just keep going back to the Red Room. You know what
It's
I mean?
been a long time since we played with any bands. Will you contact Jarbo's?
What's that?
Right as you go into Canby before the Fred Meyer's, where there used to be a bikini barista that is now no longer there, and that's very disappointing.
I mean, that old, really old-looking house that's on the
Yes,
axe throwing place.
yeah,
Is that the
yeah.
axe throwing place?
No, they renamed it Jarbo's, and they do have a stage, and they do have an area where you could have some fun. And so I know they just have a live music thing up on the billboard. So something's happening there. They do have a stage. They've rebranded it. I'll just fucking tag him and say hi, see what happens. You know.
What are your thoughts on
My thoughts suck.
potentially playing at a strip club?
I don't think we're cool enough to do that anymore.
We're definitely cool enough.
Too old, man. Like it was, you know, I had Sexy played at the strip club at 205 Club when I was there, and on the fucking rack, and it was, I was throwing my hand, I mean, I just felt like a rock star, you know. So my song played at fucking the hottest strip club in Portland.
205 Club.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I
The
passed the
chicks at
205
that
Club.
place were.
I pass the
oh my
205
God.
Club maybe twice a week if I go that way home.
I'm still having a memory of this one. By the way, this broadcast is sponsored by, well, the wine is sponsored by Karen, my girlfriend Karen. Thank you, Karen, for the wine sponsoring this broadcast.
How of all the different people in the world are you dating somebody named Karen? Dude, find your own fucking name.
I know, man, I'm sorry.
Fuck.
How does she spell her name?
Like it's like a normal person, I guess.
Which is,
Karen.
them, yep, they spell their names the same.
How else do you spell it?
Well, okay, so I have an Aunt Karen, which is very dear to my heart. Hi, Aunt Karen. I try and curse less usually on these broadcasts, solely based on the possibility that you might watch.
I have a cousin, Karen. First cousin.
And once she found out girlfriend's name was Karen, first thing she asked was, do we spell it the same? And I, not even thinking, replied, yeah. And then weeks went by before this conversation topic got revisited. To find out, my Aunt Karen is with an I. So there's a difference.
I think my cousin Karen's is also with an I.
Alright, will you two gentlemen manage this broadcast while I am away gathering some more wine?
Yeah, my cousin Karen's also with an I.
Ah.
I leave that Friday at 2:30. Friday traffic. I think I can get there at 4:45, 4:30, 4:45. But then, like I said, it's me pulling up, jumping behind the kit, and let's go.
Yeah, that's if you're coming down I-5. At 205, you'll get fucked in most of the day.
No, I'll get off and take 99 out to Aurora and cut with them all the way over. That's what I'll do. I've already decided that. I'm not fucking listen on Friday night. Are you kidding?
Well, it's 5:16. Do you want to show the world what Roscoe can fucking do, Cole?
We can play some Roscoe.
You have to tune my guitar. Or I haven't tuned it. Probably is fine, but
Plug in my guitar and tune that. I mean, either way, I'm going to tune the guitar.
well, I gotta go pee. So when I come back, we play some Roscoe. A coworker fucking really dug the drummer on Roscoe last time. It was noticed.
I've been worried about him all week long.
He finally came fucking through on a set.
You know, I've got 3 guitars. Well, I've got 3 guitars hanging on my wall, right?
Well, I put
One
guitars
that
up
I've never played.
yesterday.
Yes, I know that, but they're all the same brand.
They're all the same manufacturer, they're different models.
What was that, Tyler Van?
I hung up some guitars the other day.
The new guitar, right?
Yeah, did you ended up like buying a guitar like sitting right there, right?
Huh?
Did you end up finding a guitar like just sitting right there?
Yep.
Well, that's right there. The interface here is not. turn that down properly before?
I turned it down to a little bit less of a level than I did last week.
Good.
Because I thought it was a little bit low last week.
Yeah.
But with that being said, everything was discernible. It was all very discernible.
We discerned it for sure.
Now, the fan, the air conditioning, that wasn't a problem when we were talking. But you could hear all our podcasting over that. It just was a little bit annoying. Maybe a little bit annoying. But I would think it was doable for me if I liked who was podcasting.
Right.
And compared to the shit that these fucking people are watching on their podcasts normally at work, how bad could it fucking be? Seriously. We're like naturally good podcasters.
Yeah. Oh, we have memories between the three of us today. What's the memories today? Oh, look at that. 2 years ago today, we were at Fire in the Sky 1. Mm-hmm. Just off stage. It was awesome. Yes, I'm still alive. It's a great time. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Chris is still alive. Yeah. Well, let's see. In Dogecoin news, we've had some upwards and downwards price trending movement over the last week. We are currently sitting right underneath 8 cents at 0.077946. I've seen that out as high as about 2 or 3, and I've seen it as low as about 7.6. I think we finally found Dogecoin's bottom, which is probably about 7 cents. We don't expect to ever see it go lower than that. This has not been financial advice, just my opinion of what I've seen with Dogecoin. Over to you, Chris.
Looks like rain in the forecast in the next 3 months.
Wow, man, that's eccentric. That is super fucking eccentric. Is that yours? I was just thinking what would happen with that tail end, you know? It's probably otherwise pretty comfortable.
It's a Hondo.
Honda.
Yeah, it's a 1980s Honda.
Have any of you seen this guitar that was on Charles's phone? A 1980s Honda? I wonder if he wants to show the picture to the screen a little bit closer. Isn't there a song called Come a Little Bit Closer? They're like, come to my window! Look at that Hondo.
It's called the H1 Death Dagger.
Dude, why are you interested in death daggers? Don't you want a peace machine? Sometimes you ask questions that don't get answered because they're stupid fucking questions just created for the internet and to not get an FCC violation for too much downtime in a podcast. Because that's a thing, you know?
Yeah, but what they don't know is that sometimes the downtime is the podcast.
That's the podcast.
Yeah. This is the Downtime Podcast.
This is the most exciting part of the podcast. It's when thoughts
If things are going normal.
randomly and magically appear. They're magically delicious.
I think Chris needs some Marshall headphones to match his Marshall keychain.
Marshall thingies?
Oh, where is that thing?
Are you talking about these ear things?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I took it.
I don't know, man. You should try his on. They really fucking felt pretty good in there.
I don't want to stick them in my ear. They've been in your ear. Creep.
You might just want to decide to overcome that and do it because, I mean, it's wax on wax. So
Your wax in my ear, and then my wax on top of your wax on top of his thing into his wax.
Well, but there's a lot to learn from this opportunity. From that point on, you might just become a potential fan of
Let me see.
how well they feel. I feel like you should play some bass for him too, just like you did me.
Did you put both of them in?
I did.
If you really want, we can change the ear tips.
And I made sure they were seated well, you know, had them back around the back of my ears and gave it a fair shot. You know, I fucking hate things in my ears, but
Do you have a quarter-inch or eighth-inch output on your phone?
no. But we could put it off the back of the sink and I could do a little something like that pretty easy.
Turn it on.
Your little transmitter has a plus and minus volume.
Feels like I could turn it
recommend
way down.
turning it down
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I go up, you know. Right, this thing's plugged in, but it's not lit up.
It's because it's not turned on.
Do I turn it on?
Yeah. It'll turn green.
I'll make sure the volume's down. Make sure I can turn the volume down before.
The button I think that's the on button is not turning it on. Should be that little side one.
Do you have to hold it down?
Yeah.
Hold it down.
Yep.
Okay, they're paired now. I think I've turned it down all the way, so.
Alright, let me know when you got some sound.
Good.
You should have sound.
No sound.
Is this little device on?
Yep.
Hold on, let me try this.
Are you doing something?
You got it.
Okay, I got a little bit of sound now. Do you have it in a mono setting or a stereo setting? Because I only have it in my right ear.
Here, let's put it in your
Hold on. Look at that. There should be another outlet on your back that would turn it into a stereo as opposed to mono.
I know that it works through his bass. It worked good.
Because I know because so it was it plugged into where the cable is plugged in now?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was giving me right ear, so which is opposite. Do you have a pedal on? Turn that off. Okay, now try that low end again.
It sounds.
It's really buzzy.
Yeah, it's because it's not mixed.
Oh.
Well, what's the difference? It wasn't that way for me. It was easy.
I mean, I can definitely hear it in my ears, but it's really crackly and buzzy. I just wonder what it would sound like when I'm actually banging the drums.
I mean, were you not? It seemed like you were playing through your amp when you were playing with me.
Here's
But I can't hear it.
You never could.
Even the other time?
Here, you listen to me if I'm hearing the same thing. Yeah, it's really, really crackly and not bass sounding. It's not real loud, so it's not gonna blow your ears.
No, I can hear you, but it's really buzzy. It's like your battery on your active pickup is dead.
It's possible because it's been a while.
Yeah, it's I can hear the higher end.
You could hear it, but
I could hear it, but it
it's
was
crackly and fuzzy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Listen till it's done. Same thing.
No, it's not that. It's something else.
You guys still doing the same thing?
Same thing.
Yes.
Here,
It's
put-
the battery.
Do you think
Huh?
so?
Because I just went to a cord, eliminating the wireless.
Oh. Well, there's batteries. Do you need a battery?
9 volt. Battery drawer. To the battery drawer.
We got batteries fucking handled.
We got batteries.
Anything fucking this band knows batteries. He has a battery. Battery's already handled. Still crackly.
Did you change the battery?
Yeah, battery change, still crackle.
Is this 7-Eleven battery?
No. So was it the same, Chris? Was the situation crackly when I was trying to do the synth too, or just nothing? Or just one ear?
Really quiet. And only in one ear. This is why we test them.
It's kind of like, do you have any effect on? Is that just, I mean, so no, it's still really like crackly.
Do you want to put it in your ear so you can hear what we're doing?
Yeah.
Let's try. Let's put it in his ear so we
Yeah,
can, so we can
that's
hear it.
probably the best thing to.
Not getting cracked. I'm just getting fuzzy. That's great.
Well, then unplug your situation and prove it that way.
There's buzzes.
Then unplug it all and prove it through the amp.
So play the E string. That sounds different than it did before. Yeah, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It doesn't sound as crackly as it did before, but it's...
Nah, you just bypass these and go through the normal amp and see what it sounds like that.
Right into the amp.
No, so I can hear it in the open room without the ears. That.
I wonder if it's something to do with how much power is being tried to put through these.
No, this is just a headphone.
Is that?
It's just a headphone.
Right, just the trials and tribulations of moving to new devices. Things are going to be weird and it's going to be whatever, and we'll move through it. Observation for the day.
My question is always going to be, am I going to be able to hear it really that well in my ears over the drums? Because even though
that was the thing. My first experience with them. What I'm trying to say with the volume level is it was sounding all fine and good, and so I started seeing what the volume level could do, and I pushed it up 4 or 5 times, and then I was to a point where I was getting more sound than like my ears can handle, and I went back down because I was like, oh, if that's the top or anywhere near, nice. And when it was like that, I wasn't going to hear a lot of other stuff. Like, I was pondering, what are the acoustic drums going to sound like with this much sound in my ear? And that's what I was thinking is, with that much sound in my ear, I was thinking the room sound wouldn't affect me much.
When did you play the drums, Charles? Did you just use the kick drum and play your bass at the same time kind of thing? Or did you try to play all the drums at the same time? Like the cymbals and the...
That wasn't with this. We didn't do drums with this.
Oh.
check, check, check. Check, check.
I need some spinach.
You got it in both ears? So it's on the stereo channel. I can't hear anything.
Did I hear a dog?
Yes. Yes, you definitely heard that.
Will it play? Was he plugged in next to it too?
I'm gonna try something.
Hey, just hold that low E, latch that fucker. It's fine. Let him.
Just for a second, try to unplug that. I just wanted to test something. What? Did you turn the volume down?
Yeah, no longer. There we go. I feel like it should be plugged in so we can hear it because we're needing room sound to see if that gets through too. So then we can hear what we're saying. And I don't feel we're making any of that prog-wave when we're doing a lead fucking. I think we just need a loud fucking note, like a low. Just leave that thing. Just hold that thing in there. Latch it. Alright, now crank your earphones up.
They're up as high as they go.
They're as high as they go? So then do that again. Just hit that low, hit any low note, and just rudge a beat for a bit. Can you hear that?
I can hear that, but they're also coming through here, right?
Yeah, they are.
It's coming through here.
There or there? There?
There.
That's helping a lot. Coming from the cab.
Well, it's part of the piece of the puzzle, right? Because no headphones on Earth, even if they're double or triple or quadrupled up, are gonna make it so you don't hear your acoustic drums. There's always gonna be that bleed through that goes through, and that's only one layer.
You're not listening to yourself play in your head. When we put the mix out, you're gonna have everything mixed into it.
Well, right, but just the pure, sheer sound of my drums in front of me right here, I can hear my drums just fine.
I know what we should do. We should all do a 30-second drum solo to a solid note on the drums with the ears, so we can get on the same page with hearing the same thing. I kind of want to know what you're really hearing.
With the actual speaker too?
Yeah.
I can hear everything.
Just the way you just did.
Yeah, I can hear that fine, but it's taking another bigger speaker coming at me to hear it. When it was just coming through these and no speaker coming at me, I couldn't. As soon as I hit some cymbals, I couldn't hear the cymbal at all.
Well, okay. So unplug the speaker
Because the game
for the
goal,
trial.
The goal is to try to.
All right. So let's do another. So now no speaker, just isolated on that.
So that maybe was it. The volume wasn't high enough on that. To me, because I heard that just fine. So here, next one. So I'm gonna try next. Because that was just fine. So maybe that's what it was. Just mixing the volume and sound on the instrument itself. Come through these. You want to hear the notes? You see a lot of this in here.
Huh?
That's
Yeah. That's where. Hey. What did we say? Hold on.
He said he couldn't hear the drums.
Can you hear the synth? Can you hear the synth? So just hit a fresh note.
He said, "Can you hear the synth?"
Yeah.
He said that's all he hears. He doesn't hear the drums. That's what he said.
You don't hear the drums at all through the synth?
Barely.
And just hit a note.
Everything but this, I'm trying to hear the set. Kind of, not.
All right, stepper.
Let me give it a shot.
And I turned them down.
They do say everybody hears the early beat. That's the whole thing about like tuning a drum kit is you get a vastly different sound from on the seat to right in front to 10 feet away to 20 to the sides. Like it really changes.
But I can't, when I had everything off, I could still barely hear you guys. Because those things are stuck in there.
Because they muffle.
Well, maybe I wasn't sticking them in far enough.
Well, but you would think mics would pick up.
Here's a,
You're being on the mic.
here's a test for sounds. So you get an idea how loud it is.
Okay.
Just toss it. Toss it straight.
Yeah, it really cancels out a lot, doesn't it?
But some future note, we gotta have the volume, the master, at least on this,
Right.
the master volume all the way up. I'm gonna turn it down now so we can actually turn it on.
Well, taking count for that on
This
that
specific
tone,
machine.
the different tones really change that. Is this all the way up on this? You know, what if it was there's something slightly powerful, right?
Well, that I have it in the.
What if this is plugged straight into your system, you know? That's what this probably would do.
Sorry.
Yeah, I have it on the headphone portion of that thing out, so it's not sending any more juice than like my amp would.
So instead of a left or right, you have
It's
a
just stereo.
headphone jack.
Yeah, which is in stereo.
Which is probably give it back to him now, but man, if we're gonna adds another, just grab the thing and pull it out.
Yep.
Scary. Well, we're learning.
Oh yeah. So maybe I'll sell Rob his cab back. That's why he said he sold his cab, was because y'all went to in-ear monitors that they never did before and wanted to, and that's why he was selling some stuff.
Oh my god, dude. No, that's impossible.
No, I'm not
I
really.
can't fathom that day would ever come. You get to a level where you just totally see zero use for your cab. Can you imagine that?
We have to play places that have a fully working house sound.
Not if you bring your PA system, Magic.
Or we just play in strip clubs where we know the PAs in there are good.
Well, you
But
still
are
have
they?
to run them yourself.
The sound systems in there are pretty awesome. Usually, on the good ones.
On the gooder ones?
At the gooder ones.
And I can't book enough strip clubs. Go for it, man. Book a strip club, great. If I can play a strip club.
I just figured, you call a couple or you say, hey, do you guys ever play live music, and find out which one does, and just.
It used to be one that was something hideaway.
This is how the conversation would go.
182nd.
This is how the conversation would go. Hey, yeah, I'm Chris. I'm the Stepper band, the band. Yeah.
No.
You guys do live music? Music. What? Hello? You're assuming that they're in there and they can't hear you.
Nice acting. Nice acting. Fucking gets a Grammy. Do you want to know? Okay, this is. Can you tell what I'm doing? I'm gonna do an acting thing. Okay.
You set your lighter down. Butterfly?
Fly, little birdie, fly.
It's like I'm cupping a little birdie, and I'm letting it go.
What about this one? Here we go.
No, wait, I'm not done. You know what I'm really doing?
I don't.
I'm grabbing my fart and letting you smell it. I made that up. Totally.
What about this one here? Here we go. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Only want to crack it. Pretty bird. You sold my dead bird to a blind kid? Lloyd, Petey didn't have a head. Here, I took care of it.
I made $25. So pretty.
Where'd you get 25 extra bucks? I sold some stuff. Sold a Billy and 4C. That was tough. Well, a sack of marbles, a few baseball cards. Petey. Petey? You sold a dead bird
Got
to a blind
worms.
kid? Lloyd, Petey didn't have a head. I took care of it. That movie is so great. The funny thing about the first movie, the first Dumb and Dumber, the funniest thing about it is they were acting, obviously, but they weren't intentionally acting stupid. They were just saying funny stuff, kind of in a dumb way. The second one, Dumber and Dumber 2, the one where they, I don't know if you've seen that one. I feel like they overacted the parts, like it actually played them extra dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the real number 2,
Not the second,
and Dumber.
not that one. No, I never saw that one. I'll never see that one. No, the actual second one with Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey. Did you know there was a second one?
I've watched all the Dumb and Dumbers.
The second one?
When they go to fucking Aspen?
No, that's the first one. That's the original. And then there's one that nobody cares about. And then there's the actual Dumb and Dumber 2 where Harry and Lloyd end up having to go find with his daughter or something to do with their kids.
Maybe I haven't. Because that is not familiar.
It's not as there are a couple of funny things in it. It's not nearly as hilarious as the first one. This is a sequel that didn't need to be done, but they did it because they had fun playing the characters. But they overplayed the dumbness is what they did. They made him like extra, like almost retarded, stupid.
I finally saw The Mandalorian learn Grogu's name for the first time and start calling him it. Which means I might start calling it that instead of Yoda or Baby Yoda.
Well, Grogu is the kind of species he is.
Oh, but you don't learn that until you're a season and a half in, and until they get to the point of showing you what Grogu's name is, where the Mandalorian is doing Grogu, and he looks Grogu, and he looks at me, and he's like, yes. I just got to that point, is what I'm trying to say. I just got there.
You know, a TV show I'm starting to watch again, or I am not starting to watch again, but I'm like way into it, is Lost. I'm on Lost again.
That's a good one.
Watched it the first time,
And then once you get to about like season I don't know, 3, 4, it gets a little weird.
and in the very last well, what happened the very last season, with the ending, everyone has a problem how it ended, right? It was horrible. The reason why it ended that way is because there was a writer's strike, so they had to try to get it done before the writers went on strike, and they rushed it. And it was like, that was the end? Really? You had this great series for this many years, and that's how you ended it?
Fucking dream or whatever.
Well, they're in purgatory, basically.
Yeah.
What about The Boys?
Which ones?
It's a series. It's kind of like Marvel-like superhero superpowers. I'm about a season in, and it's getting crazier as I go. It's actually pretty fucking cool. Where like Marvel shit isn't gonna be all that gory. Like this is superhero people doing shit, and when like just it's a flesh bomb.
That's a great name for a song.
Flesh Bomb.
What about a band name? Flesh Bomb. Hey, we should send a message to Rikki. Hey, we're a punk rock.
We're punk rock band
new
named
Flesh
Flesh
Bomb.
Bomb.
Can we get like 9:30?
Sure, play 2 sets of Stepper.
45 minutes. 9:30.
2 sets of Stepper. Continuation.
Just really lay the trick in.
Yeah.
Flesh Bomb. You heard it first here. I think that got to go hashtag Flesh Bomb in the description.
Yeah.
Nobody out there in the fucking internet land hashtag Flesh Bomb before we do. Got it? Don't do that shit. We'll fucking hit that in about 3 hours. Well, we're excelling at the cell phone portion of the video currently. Thanks for being here.
Well, the Mariners just traded Paul Sewell.
Who the fuck are the Mariners? Is that hockey?
Yeah.
Now correct me on camera, loud and proud.
No, it's the Mariners. Baseball.
Hockey.
Baseball? Why are we talking about baseball in midsummer and not hockey?
Because we're in the middle of baseball season.
It's baseball season? So does that mean you've been eating a lot of nuts?
Actually, no, I can't. All of a sudden, I can't find barbecue David nuts in the grocery store, or the convenience stores anymore. They got all these weird other flavors.
No, there was this huge thing that
There's a
destroyed
supply
all
chain
the,
that's broken.
They destroyed all the beans.
What? Well, see, David's barbecue. Actually, I like Spitz barbecue, but the barbecue flavor is my favorite seed flavor.
Mine is dill.
See, I'm not a big pickle flavor guy.
Well, that comes at a point in time when your body's lacking certain vitamins and nutrients, and things literally change. You all of a sudden become a dill person. Like you didn't know, but then your body says, I want that.
I agree with you. Your body's flavors and tastes change over time, but not dill. Not this time.
Do you know what today is?
Yes, it's the 31st of July.
It's not only the 31st of July,
Monday.
but it is...
The day Salon Dion died.
No, not...
How's that go again?
Salon Dion.
Salon Dion died.
It is Jim from Pennywise's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Jim.
Happy birthday, Jim.
What a name.
Who?
Jim. Pennywise.
Pennywise.
The band that plays Revolution?
Yes.
Wow, happy birthday.
Is he the lead singer?
Yes.
Hashtag
He's
Pennywise.
a Leo.
This is the portion of the live broadcast where we get some of our hashtags in line. But I fucked up on that last sentence, and I should have said podcast.
Or
And
podcast.
then everything would be normal, and we'd go to
What'd
the
you
top
call
of
it?
the charts.
What'd you call it, though?
Broadcast.
That's what it is.
That's a podcast.
We're broadcasting a podcast.
I know, but if we just say podcast, that's what everybody wants to hear. Broadcasters, so 1960s. But if you just change the B to an upside down B, we're going to be viral by in the morning.
Just from a podcast.
Podcast?
Instead of a broadcast.
What are we calling the podcast?
Flesh Bomb.
The Flesh Bomb Podcast?
Stepper's Flesh Bomb Podcast.
Where you have live music every week.
The bonus of live music. These podcasters even fucking play live music. What the fuck? That is so rad. Hashtag rad.
We used to call it a pound sign when I was a kid.
Pound sign rad.
Pound me too.
Dude, that's a very bad joke if you look at it in a joking way, and nothing on this channel you're able to take for serious because it's all for entertainment purposes and a really bad joke. So, right?
Right.
I'm totally getting my disclaimers wrong.
Yes.
I'm just
100%.
making weird shit up.
We should give all our disclaimers in the first 5 minutes of the podcast.
We should just have a thing we can put up and just lay there for, right? An appropriate amount of time. We need a wannabe lawyer
For?
/ audio sound guy.
Hmm.
So you can create the cue cards to put up for the disclaimer and fucking turn the knob when we go camera view. And we need a camera view fucking thing. Remember how we really fucked up our last video doing that?
Did you say we?
Yeah. You were part of it. Granted, I was 85% of the situation.
More like 98.
Percentages can be adjusted a little here and there. I'm not too worried about that. But it wasn't just me. Because none of it would have happened. None of it. I would have been inside playing Population 1.
This is just how you know that Google is listening to you.
Huh?
Well, of course. You know how many times I see scooters now?
I don't know what we just looked at. That was fucking
Electric.
weird. Is it a UFO?
No, it's in your monitor.
Everywhere I go on the internet now on my phone, is I get advertisements for electric scooters.
Well, I get them for SEC optimization shit everywhere. Fucking
SEO.
yeah, yeah. I'm getting that everywhere. It's coming at me all fucking directions, man. It's like, your video is not getting the traffic it deserves. Pay me, and I will not guarantee you anything. And even if your numbers go up, they will not engage because they are bots.
So who's gonna go see Dave Matthews Band?
What's that Dave Matthews sound?
See
Dave
the words like
Matthews.
yours is.
My tour bus is gonna
Huh?
release its
Stuff that
fucking...
is going on too.
You know, Dave Matthews' tour bus is known for going over bridges that have grades through them and releasing all their waste through them into the water.
What?
Dave Matthews himself made the decision. He pushed the button himself. Mr. Matthews. That is a thing. You can fact check that shit and look at it. Dave Matthews tour buses were releasing their waste going over bridges that had grading systems that would go through and down to the water. Not like a bridge like we're used to on to Vancouver, right?
No, like the
Where it
Hawthorne
wouldn't
Bridge.
matter. But there's lots of bridges you go over that are just
The Hawthorne Bridge.
like the one over to Hood River or
Bridge of
past
the
Hood
Gods.
River. Yeah, Bridge of the Gods.
Or
yeah.
easier, the Hawthorne Bridge.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that'd probably
I don't think
be
you could
doing
just-
it-
I don't think you
that'd
could
be
just-
an improvement to Portland water right there.
well, right there in the Willamette, it gets
Getting some
polluted
Dave
all the time.
Matthews waste in there. He
But-
probably eats healthy shit.
But the is there really a dump where you just push the button and it comes out? Because the last I knew, you had to take a hose and stick it in the side, but you can't just do that.
No, I'm thinking it's like a Bombay compartment. It just, you push a
Well, you
button
don't
and
have to
they,
take a hose. You can just open the thing and there's my shit left on.
It's not coming from the bottom; it's on the side.
It's still on the bottom. It's not that legged up that high. It's underneath.
Well, on my boat, it's on the side,
Captain.
so you can't just drop it in the water.
What's happening with the boat?
I
Fuck,
still
we're
have
going on a boat party this summer.
No, I'm gonna get it ready to sell it next spring.
Next spring.
Yeah, it's not the right season to sell the boat right now, but the season's getting to come over. Be over here in Big fucking Ola.
It was such a cool boat, man. It really was a cool boat.
Yeah, I just didn't have the time to spend on keeping it up in ship shape, especially with all the heart stuff that happened. It was like, oh, boat's the last thing on my mind at the time. And then a house, bought a house. It's just like, it was just never the right. There's always excuses.
Thinking about going to renting a pontoon boat on North Fork Reservoir in the next few weeks on a Monday, which means it's 30% off.
Where's North Fork? Where's that?
Right
Above
above
my house?
Estacada, on the Clackamas. They dam it up there a bit. And, it's real nice. And pontoon boats, you can rent them all day for about $250. 8 people. I just want to go anchor somewhere good and put power bait on the bottom of them. And then smoke those. Do you got a smoker?
Mm-hmm.
All I have to do is buy some pellets and fucking put my things on and smoke them.
I gotta fix. There's something going on with the temperature, so I gotta figure out what's wrong with that.
Well, Charles had a strange kitty cat in his window.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Oh,
In the morning, I'll get up and let the dog out. I'll leave the door open.
wait, hold on. So you're the answer to the question?
Yeah.
Now we know.
What?
We know the answer to the question.
What question?
Who let the dogs out?
Oh, yeah.
It was Charles.
Yeah, it was me.
I didn't know that was a question.
It was. It's been lingering for, 20 years.
Who let the dogs out?
So I let the dog out, went back in my office, and then just left the door cracked open so she could get back in. And then I heard this rumbling around, and on comes the dog. I'm like, okay, whatever. About 25-30 minutes go by, the dog comes scouring in, and then leaves immediately with his tail. And I look down the hall, and this little head peeks around my door, and it's a cat. And I thought that it got scared and went out the door. And the dog is just like cowering. She normally just goes and lays on her bed. She's in my office cowering. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go in there, and sure as shit, there's a cat in the window. She was
On the inside of the window?
Yeah, she was sweet. She let me pick her up. Yeah, that's what I see.
Behind your curtain? That's funny.
She didn't hiss at me,
So I'm proud because I've proven not once but twice in the last 3 months that I am still a hunter. That I still have those skills.
This is the reason why I don't go bald.
Is that like a filter or something?
Yeah.
Are you Snapchatting?
I don't know what that's on. My friend Dane took a photo and sent it to me.
My girlfriend Karen did some Snapchat shit with me the other day, and I look like fucking Paris Hilton. Like, that thing's insane. Like, you give me some duck lips and some bazookas, some elf ears, and long wispy hair. Now, do you guys want to hear the rest of my story
Yes.
about becoming a fucking hunter? Not becoming a hunter, just re-solidifying my hunter instincts. They do exist. Nah, I had a second rat in the backyard the other day. And it was fucking 4 or 5 o'clock. And I saw its little head fucking poking through the green right there. And he was just eating shit. And I got that pellet gun, which was a great fucking buy. I researched and bought a pellet gun, and I'm so happy with for $75. This thing is sick. Like, the first rat that I got, it went springing around the yard like if you hooked a steelhead. Yeah, I shut the door, man. I fucking shut the door because I didn't want to go spring in on me. This one, fuck, dude, he just went like this. Laid right over. I got him dead. Right in the fucking noggin. But the point is that it does trigger the instinct a little bit. The hunter urge to dominate the fucking land. Even on something as simple as fucking taking out a rat. And I guess part of it is taking it out with a pellet gun too, right? I didn't like put some cheese out or some trap gun it 8 hours later. Not saying that's not just as
About a full
awesome.
auto BB gun.
I've seen them. They're $200 or $300, and the problem is I'm not confident it'll take out a rat. To be honest,
It's CO2.
yeah, but the thing is they have. I mean, I've seen YouTube videos of them, like a Tommy gun for like $200, and that fucker.
Tommy gun!
Yeah, but it full autos those BBs like a motherfucker. It's rat. It's like, and I've read reviews like the construction is like a real firearm. You guys want to see my pellet gun on camera?
No, I'd rather see it in your hands right in front of me.
Okay, I'll go get it.
Why would I wait to watch it all?
Man, this is gonna get the fucking views. And it's cool because it is just a pellet gun, right? So just a pellet gun, just a fucking pellet gun.
Is it spring?
Yeah. Right? So it's, I mean, everybody's had one of those, right? As a kid, a pellet gun that breaks down like that, put a pellet in. Have you ever been around one?
No.
Have you?
No, I had a Daisy.
Well, shoot your eye out.
I did. That's why I can only see out one eye.
I mean, this is pretty common, like just a breakdown barrel.
I've shot them.
And that process right there loads up an air compressed cylinder. You bring it back up, so you get one shot, and then safety and fire, right?
Sure that's not spring?
Huh?
You sure that's not spring?
Actually, you're right. It is spring. Yeah. And then you put another one in, but it fires about 800 feet per second, and so that's where you can take out a rat. You know.
Like the two you did.
No, I'm good, thanks.
But the thing is you go like start looking for these at Big Five and Sporting Goods and Fred Meyer's and Walmart, and you start watching the reviews. These are like $125, $150 things, and I got this one for $75 fucking on sale at Sportsman Warehouse, and
That's pretty cool.
and it was a good one.
Are we
yeah.
gonna play some songs tonight?
Yes, we are. Is it time?
6:25.
Fuck, it's time. Let's go.
Let's do it. Charles, are you ready?
Sure.
Sure.
I can be ready. That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna go here and I first.
You are an I.
Volume and
You are. Thank you for reminding me, Tim. Fucking couldn't have done it without you today. All right, so this is a hard decision because the last video's music was technically a little bit low. Like I heard that feedback from coworkers. And I had that at about 10:30, and I don't want to go past 12 because I've had it at 12, and I can hear the bass kind of bleeding out a little bit because of it. So, and then what's disturbing is that is it really that fucking critical? We're talking like 5 degrees of turn. Flesh Bomb. I'm sure Flesh Bomb's taken. Okay, what do we got here? See how this is at the like just barely under 3 or 9 o'clock, right? It's just a degree or two below 9 o'clock. A degree. I want to go just a degree or two above 9 o'clock. But as I'm talking, and this it's really fucking crucial right there where your feedback is. So go ahead and bring it up as I check this mic. Yeah, that's what I fear. So yeah, just a hair under that. I need a pee.
motherfucking God.
spin during FWM. That's what it's for.
I think I was extra spinny on the last week. You were less spinny. I like the spin.
There was one week that was like overspin.
Yeah. And there be more overspin weeks. I wonder when you can do a spin. That's not spin. Or you can do just a stand up point. Stand up and shout. make it work. All I need is a thumbs up, and I'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point we usually do something fucking clever, but we're playing first and we ain't got fucking time. So we're gonna get right to what you expect, and nothing fucking less. But also nothing fucking more. Cause what's the point? What's the point?
started a few minutes late.
We had a little pause. It wasn't much of a pause, but it was a little pause. Dress rehearsal next Monday.
Yes.
Bring what you're wearing at the actual show. Wear that.
It's probably something like that.
Huh?
Probably something like this, yeah.
Probably. Yeah. Let's see if we got a fucking message. Doesn't look like we do. Yeah, we'll see. Who knows? We may not even have a show.
Huh.
Might not even have a show. We do shows every fucking Monday night.
No, they
Every
are.
Monday night we're putting on a show.
Oh, podcast.
Podcast, that's right. Fuck, how'd I keep
Charles,
talking
come say
that
goodbye.
up?
Bye to
Alright, so
the Stepper Rocks podcast.
oh wait, we're not even, they can't even hear us. We gotta repeat everything we said.
Bye to the Stepper Rock podcast.
Bye to the Stepper Rocks podcast.
Bye.
It's been fun on the Monday.
With my off-camera bye.
And the various flesh bombs.
Off-camera bye.
Off camera bye.
Bye.
Charles is off camera.